Hi, some of you have asked me, oh, Cindy, I should know what stretches to do after a walk, but I would like to see what your suggestions are. And you walkers, what a great way to stay in shape. It's so good to go outside and get in nature. It's very uplifting. So when you are walking, those muscles are constantly working, and they can knot up on you if you don't take the time to stretch after your walk. They can even cause back pain, and it's sad to think something you did to be healthy would cause you pain afterwards. So please take 5 minutes to stretch after your walk. It's very simple. You can go inside and do it, or you can do it alongside a bench. This is just a chair today, or a tree. But we're just going to start simply, and let me not use the tree, with just a simple stretch of the calf and hamstring. Pull up a little bit so you have kind of good posture. If you have good balance, you can take and just stretch a deltoid across. Don't have to, because it's mostly your legs you want to stretch right now. And then just do the other one. Lengthen out that hamstring, that calf, and if you want to, add a little tricep. Suggestions are you hold them 10 to 30 seconds, kind of up to how you're feeling. 30 seconds, they can seize up a little bit, so I would say 10 to 20 seconds. New studies are showing sometimes people are locking their muscles from holding the stretch too long. We're going to stretch our calf and hamstring again, just simply by sitting back. You can move these hips a little bit. Use these hands here. We're not practicing balance right now. We're just stretching, right? Try to keep that back flat, chest pressed forward, and change it up. You don't want too much difficulty because you just want to take time to lengthen those muscles back up. I would move those hips because that feeds the glutes and the lower back so they become unlocked. A little harder is to stretch across the front of these quads. If you don't have a bench, then you can just do a few kickbacks just to lengthen these back out. If your balance isn't too bad, you can stick a heel back off the floor and go down into that hip flexor, right? You probably can tell where you're feeling tightness after your walk. And the other one back. But if your balance is such that, oh, I feel a little shaky, grab a bench or a tree, or skip this one and just do some kickbacks, but as slow as your balance will allow you so that you can stretch across the front of those hips. Now your arms were moving, so I would go ahead and stretch them up, stretch that upper back and expand those pectorals. Wouldn't hurt to stretch out those glutes and do a nice squat. And breathe up, stretch across those abdominals just to improve that posture, pull those shoulders back. Let's round this back because a lot of walking pulls on the low back and the glutes and right down the hamstrings. Pull these back. Exhale and pull them forward. And pull them back. Just a little shoulders to realign your posture. Let's just reach forward. Squeeze back to open that chest so you maintain your posture. Neck can even get tight from walking, so just stretch it sideways. We're starting to add another little stretch to that so that when we go sideways, we're just gently saying no with that head, just to release the muscles on either side. If it hurts, stop and try it another day. You don't want to end up with a stiffer neck. And then just gently take it and say no. Breathe up. Grasp these hands, stretch those elbows back. And good for you for taking that walk, but don't forget to stretch afterwards so you're feeling good for the whole day. Thank you for joining me.